that's going to sound like crap, so I would use like the... The drums are the most important things in basic tracking because they're the backbeat of the song, and if they're not in time, then other things will suffer when you add to them. Let's take the kick drum, which I have plugged in over here in this EQ, and I can brighten it up, take some frequencies out, add some low frequencies, make it just sound better in the mix. I'm chief engineer at Del Boca Vista Studio. I could also do that with the snare. Same thing. That's plugged in here. I can make it brighter. Put some low frequencies in. Just make it cut through in the mix better. I started the studio with a partner when digital audio became more cost-effective, and we started acquiring analog gear at a cheaper price than it was at the time. I'm originally from the East Coast. I went to Berklee School of Music from 1983 to 1988. I produced Belly's first record, the Miss Allens, the Caulfields, and Scott Weiland. I first started getting interested in recording when I was listening to music in my car. I had a very beefed up stereo system, and I liked to listen to music on cassettes at the time, and the sound of the drums and bass really intrigued me, and I wanted to recreate that sound. The art of recording to me is mixing everything down and making things sound really tight and cohesive. Mic placement and getting a good sound is important, but it can be sacrificed for a good performance. To me, a good performance is the most important part of recording. This is the board, which has all the individual tracks. So if I hit play, this is the guitar that's recorded, and I can individually change things, EQ things differently, pan them certain ways. Here's the vocal. I could add effects to the vocal if I want, some reverb. Mixing is when you take all the individual tracks that you've recorded of all the instruments and blend them down to a two-track mix. And the drums are here. All other individual tracks. And I can blend them in differently as I want. I like to use my analog gear here, which is my board and my outboard gear, to get a good warm sound, adding that analog sound to the digital sound that I've recorded. Once the final mixes are done and everyone's happy, then the next step is mastering, where it goes out usually to another person that knows how to master a record, and that's where they take all the songs and do an overall EQ and level match to make sure that everything sounds good from song to song. I can do the mastering here, but I prefer to have another set of ears, someone who hasn't been listening to the music as much as me and the artist has, so they can have a fresh perspective of the music. My name is Tracy Chisholm, and I record music.